Aha! St. George! Ah! Oh, I didn't see you there. Ah, you must be here about the book. Come with me. So you want to know about the book, do you? The book I've chosen is Three Hearts and Three Lions by Paul Anderson. This is the book club hardcover edition. The original was printed in 1953, a year before The Fellowship of the Ring was published. At the time this book was written, fantasy literature suffered from this weird feeling that everything had to be connected to the real world, like Conan takes place in our world's prehistory, and other things we get out of that, the portal fantasy. So in this book, the main character is Holger Karlsson. He's a Danish immigrant to America who returns at the start of the Second World War to fight in the Danish resistance against German occupation. And at some point in a battle, he finds himself unconscious, and when he wakes up, he's not in Denmark. At least, not the Denmark that he knows. He finds himself caught up in the matter of France. That is to say, Charlemagne and his paladin. Portal fantasies are kind of interesting and fun. You get C.S. Lewis, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Wizard of Oz. But then Tolkien comes along and he just writes fantasy and says, hey, you don't have to do that. You can just write whatever you want. And I think fantasy literature really benefits from that. But this book, again, traces the adventures of Holger Karlsson. He has, on the cover here, you can tell he's a knight, but he didn't start that way. One of the cool things about this book is he's not really a hero. He's an anti-hero. He doesn't really want to be there, and he spends most of the book trying to get back to where he started in Denmark. There is a romance subplot. It's never graphic. It's definitely PG-13 and below, and you get to encounter, the author ties in several myths. So I know he said he finds himself in the matter of France, which is distinct from the matter of Britain, but we do get to tie in and see characters from those other mythologies that are relevant to the Dark Ages, which I think is interesting. I will give one disclaimer. The book falls a little bit outside the 3rd to 6th range. It's more appropriate for 7th to 9th graders, mostly because, like I said, that romance subplot does hit PG-13 a little bit. And then there's the mid-century prose, which is language that can be difficult for young readers to read if they're not familiar with it. So, great book, highly recommend it. Just be aware your audience may need to be a little bit older, or you're going to have to take some learning opportunities to cover some of that mid-century prose. And if you will come with me to the atelier, I have one last thing for you. Let's go check that out. My version of Holger Karlsson. I've put them together using some plastic miniature kits, and you can see here I've got the 3 hearts and the 3 lions on the shield. This is he's also mounted on his horse Papillon, and then this is a really difficult thing to put together, was this feather, to get that the way that I thought it looked okay without destroying it. Took several tries. And he's got his lance here. He's ready to ride out on his quest to fight against chaos.